Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am planning the week of February 12th through the 18th in my Erin Condren Vertical Life Planner. And this week I am using, oh shoot, what is this kit called? Starcrossed? Yeah, Starcrossed from Scribble Prints Co. It is a Romeo plus Juliet inspired kit from Kitness Girl Jess. And it is the Leonardo DiCaprio version, not like the traditional version, at least inspiration wise, because one of the boxes, which I ended up using in like the Thankful Thoughts section, the double box, I covered it because it's the classic iconic aquarium scene in that movie, but because of all the blue, I just didn't think it worked well with the colors of this kit. But I still wanted to include it because again, that scene is so iconic, but I didn't want the blue to show. So I put it in a extender there, that box right there. I put it in the extender so it's covered, but still included in the spread. And I used this kit this week for two reasons. One, because it is the week of Valentine's Day, but it is also the week of our engage-iversary. Colton and I got engaged 2 years ago on February 12th. So February 12th, 2022 was when we got engaged. So I wanted to kind of mark that as well as mark Valentine's Day. So that's why I chose to use this kit, because it has those Valentine's romantic lovey-dovey feelings to it. And yeah, so I pulled in, this is another mixed metal. I used rose and gold with this kit, even though looking back, I'm kind of like, why did I choose gold? Even though I know why I did. Gold is in a lot of the boxes and incorporated into the art. I honestly think, though, that the foil combo I used last week would have worked a lot better. The rose and matte bronze. But it's fine. It is what it is. I think I also chose gold because I had a lot of gold heart items and I wanted to use them. So I did, because I'm trying to go through my collection. Again, I say that like pretty much every week. So again, like I mentioned last week, this is another week where I only filmed the base and then what the final spread looks like. So that's why the playback is a lot slower. So yeah, so if you're only really interested in seeing the final spread, feel free to just skip to the end. If you like watching the bases laid down like I do, thank you for staying. So yeah. Again, nothing really special happened this week. Because of the number of full boxes that this kit came with, I actually had enough to use this kit twice. So this week I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 boxes. And I believe I have 8 to use for the next time I use this kit, because I did purchase some of the fam/add-on boxes, which you can see in the corner barely right there, because I loved that girl so much in the white dress. I loved the girl with the wings. That's the outfit that she wears in the movie, or pretty close to it at least. The wings are definitely the inspiration. So yeah, there were just so many good boxes and I wanted to use as much as I could. So yeah, that's that. I pulled in, again, the foil. I already said in gold and rose, but pretty much all of the foil is from Scribble Prints Co. The heart underlays, both washies, the date dots, glitter header overlays are all from Scribble Prints Co. So this is a very Scribble Prints Co. heavy spread. So with that, I will get into the day by day. I don't think I'll have enough time to really go into details / get through the whole week. Like last week, I really only did like half the week. But I'll kind of look over and glance over special things. So Monday was pretty normal with the exception of dinner. We had dinner with our officiant. He is a family friend of Colton, my now husband's. So we just had dinner with him to kind of go over what we had in mind for the wedding, what needed to be done, since he did get online ordained. He needed to for the wedding. So we asked him, we just went over details and made sure that he knew what he needed to do, like legally, beforehand, as well as what to do once we get there, things like that. So just had an informational meeting. And then later that evening we had Galentine's Day, which was a lot of fun with a lot of the girlfriends here in town. And we basically just hung out, watched a movie, watched a rom-com, and we made these like flower bud vases. We decorated the vase, and we also, someone got a whole ton of like flowers from Trader Joe's, I believe. Not that it matters where it's from, and we basically made our own bouquets and stuff. So it was a lot of fun. It was super cute. Yeah, so that was the 12th. The 13th, I wanted to mark that it was National, International, don't know which one, Pancake Day. Again, that sampler from Coffee Monsters Co. that I've been mentioning for like a year and a half now, using up those stickers, so I wanted to mark that. A friend of mine, it was his defense, so I went to that. And then trivia, like we usually do on Tuesdays. And then Wednesday, pretty much nothing special to mark. I did mark down that I did my nails because I had a script sticker for it, so I was like, might as well use it. Did that, watched some TV, had a game night. Again, very boring week. Thursday, nothing special, just did some work, did a lot of random small things, like budgeting, editing some videos, laundry, things like that. In the evening, I did design stickers. So, like I mentioned before, I do make my own scripts. I fill out everything in the spread, and then once everything is filled out, that's when I make my scripts, since I know what specific scripts I need to use, because I don't mark everything that I do in the day. I only kind of do the highlights. So there are some things that unfortunately get cut. And I don't want to make the scripts without knowing the size of the sticker. Like, I don't want to make it for a half box and end up having to use a little thing or something, because it's not going to fit. And I also don't want to make scripts that I end up not using, because that'll just be a waste. So I do that all at the end. So I might have just been making scripts this evening, or I do buy some printable kits, mainly from Planner Pixie Co., some other shops as well. So I could have been printing that. I'm not really sure what I did. And honestly, it doesn't, I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what specifically I did. But I did something sticker/planning/cutting related, because I do have my own silhouette. So yeah, that was Thursday. On Friday, I had seminar with school, did some cooking, and then again, designed some more stickers. And then moving on to Saturday, played some games. I did use a solitaire icon, so I believe I played solitaire that morning. I am working my way through a solitaire book and trying to win at least one game of every different solitaire type. So did that. I did some scrapbooking, which is another form of my creative outlet. I have been doing that for a lot longer than I have been planning, and those are more like in detail. Like, obviously I use like real pictures, whereas this form of memory keeping, because scrapbooking is another form of memory keeping, but this form of the planning memory keeping is more like day-to-day memory keeping, whereas the scrapbooks are more like larger memories. Like, I'm not going to scrapbook that I did the budget one day, which, I mean, obviously you can scrapbook whatever you want. I know there are some people that do scrapbook the mundane things. That's just not what I do. I really only do the special events, mainly, honestly, the vacations and the travel. And then I am slowly getting into like December daily and things like that, which I'm so far behind. I think I'm on 2020 right now, honestly. So, oops. But anyway, I'll get caught up eventually, just like these plan with me's. I'm perpetually behind in everything in life, but that's fine. So anyway, long way of saying I scrapbooked that day. And then we also had another game night that evening. And then finally on Sunday, it was pretty normal. I just did a little bit of planning. I like to figure out my plan for the week, both on mainly Sunday nights is what I like to do it. Sometimes it ends up being Monday morning, but that's fine. And then this day it happened to be Sunday, which was great. Talked to my parents like I usually do on Sundays. We had Wiener Schnitzel for lunch. I caught up on some YouTube. I do try to watch just a little bit of YouTube pretty much every morning, like as I'm eating my breakfast, since I need to use my hands to eat, obviously, but I don't need to use my hands to watch YouTube. So I kind of do that at the same time as my wake up morning ritual, if you will. But sometimes it does happen to be on different days, depending on how busy my week is. Or honestly, if I'm in the mood for something, or even if there are videos, like sometimes I do get caught up on my YouTube videos and there's like nothing new to watch. And sometimes I will watch like random, like recommended for you videos. But for the most part, I really just watch who I'm subscribed to. So yeah, anyway, caught up on that. And then I just read in the evening like I usually do. So I do have a bit of extra time, which doesn't really happen, which is interesting. So maybe this is the one time that I should have gone the day by day. But anyway, I'll get into kind of my planning style. I have mentioned it before, but if you are new here, because I do know a lot of my viewers that watch these videos aren't actually subscribed. So like I mentioned, I do make my own scripts, but if there is, when I pre-make scripts, so like the scripts that I use like on a day-to-day basis, I will pre-make and just make a whole sheet and then just pull from those, so I'm not making the same type of script every single week. And then also, like, you know, the scripts that come in the bundle, like the foil bundles, like the read, the work, the cleaning day, the planning session, things like that, I'll hang on to. Even if I don't use it that week, I'll probably use it another week. So those I will prioritize using first. And then I'll use my own script. So if there is a pre-made foiled script that's like tangentially related to what I'm doing, I will use that. So like, for example, when I played solitaire, what day was it? Saturday morning. And technically the script that I use says game night. It was the very first thing I did. Obviously it wasn't a game night, but I still played some games and I'm still going to use that script. So, things like that. Because again, as I've said many, many times, I'm trying to use what I have and kind of dwindle down my collection a little bit, because I am starting to get slightly overwhelmed with the amount of stickers that I have. If you saw my, like, I believe I called it after the haul or organizing stickers, I'll go ahead and card it up above if you want to know what I'm talking about. But it wasn't like an official, like, here's my sticker collection video. It was more, these are the stickers that I need to go through and organize and put away and kind of do that with me type video. And because of that, you kind of saw how I had things organized and things like that. And I have a pretty big collection. I mean, granted, I have been sticker planning for 10. For 10 years now. I got my first planner I got the summer of 2014. So 10 years now I've been planning with stickers. So obviously that is a very long time to amass the collection that I have. So like, I didn't just buy it all at once, obviously. So, that kind of makes sense why my collection is so big, but at the same time, like, I want to make sure I have what I use and I use what I have. So I've been slowly decluttering and donating and throwing things away that are, like, some of the stickers that I've had for a long time, like, aren't even sticky anymore. Like, I've had them for that long. So I just need to kind of go through that. And yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought with that, but basically I'm just trying to use what I have. I don't know how many times you can say that in a video or in a series of videos. I'm just rambling at this point, honestly, but that's fine. Sometimes people enjoy the rambling. But yeah, so again, I just totally lost my train of thought. But yeah, anyway, that's it. I'm trying to use what I have, moral of the story, as it will be for every week now. My brain is fried. This is like the third time I'm doing this specific voiceover and like the third voiceover I've done today. I'm trying to get caught up. So yeah, so that's everything. In a second, or actually more than a few seconds, you'll see what the final spread looks like with everything filled in, all the scripts, underlays, everything like that. If you have any questions on where anything is from, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Most likely, if it's foil, it's from Scribble Prints Co. The kit is also from Scribble Prints Co. if I didn't mention that already. So yeah, that is everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you don't like this style of video, I'm so sorry. We will get back to normal at some point. I just have to clear through my data. So yeah, have a great day, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.